Hello and welcome to me going through yet another review of a song or a single or something like that. There's a single song. I suppose if it's a single song then it makes it one. As you can tell from the thingo up above, the song is this one, I'm a Stranger Here. Where? Here? This actually is from France. So it's down here in Australia, so it probably does feel a bit like a stranger from France. This record I heard about from somewhere, and I really can't remember where. I think I read, because this is the same group that had that big hit with Signs, Signs, Everywhere Signs. And I think I've read something along the lines of how this song is from the point of view of an alien coming down to Earth and his observations about what he's seen and stuff like that. And that kind of intrigued me. And I searched a copy or looked up a copy or something like that. And as soon as I heard that, I was like, I love that opening riff. I absolutely loved that. That was one of those ones where I liked straight away. You know how you get those ones where you're sort of like, yeah, I'll give that another listen, maybe a few years' time. And but no, I actually really liked that one straight away. What I didn't know though is the single I held up before was edited for radio. Now they edited quite a lot to this one, but you know the idea of the radio edit was so that you could play more in an hour. That was the reason why. But I've got to admit, I have heard the album version, and I prefer the single version actually. That it's like an instrumental breakdown, which probably gives you a little bit more meaning to the song or meaning of the song. But don't know why. I think that probably goes on a bit too long. Not sure, or it's because I'm used to the single version. I don't know, but I actually prefer the single version. What I actually liked about it was that it was from the, like I said, it was from the point of view of an alien coming down to Earth. Doesn't say quite how, whether it was with a beam of light or a little tin ship or something like that. Glad I said that one right. And he came down and was basically asking, you know, what we've achieved, whatever. And there we are, just sort of bragging about all these you know, these really materialistic achievements and sort of all these wonderful things we'd done, but just really sort of very self-centered in the way we've done it. In actual fact, I mentioned it once in another video, there's a lyric in that particular section of the song where it sings a little white pill that makes you feel, no, hang on. And a little white pill that makes you feel, yeah, and a little white pill that makes you feel a whole lot of better when you get out of bed. Hang on a second. I did this last time. But there's a lyric that I actually sort of mishear in that, was where, like, the little white pill for a long day ahead. Now, I, for some reason, was initially thought that was the lyric was a little white for a lovely ahead. And I think if it retained that lyric, it probably would have seen the song banned. Lovely ahead. Ooh. Are they going to the hairdresser? What's happening? Yes, we're going for a perm. We want to put more chemicals into the sky. Get that hairspray happening. But no, it was for a long day ahead. Must have been a very long day. But the alien, in response to all of this bragging and stuff like that about these things we'd done, actually made the observation, sort of like how the atmosphere was hurting his eyes, and you know, the planes with bombs, and we'd found people to drop them on, and all of that sort of stuff. So he's actually saying, hang on a second, guys, you know, you're doing all these things wrong, and that's when the instrumental breaks down, and effectively the alien is telling us that we were living in paradise, but effectively we've stuffed it up by doing all of these material things without considering the environment. So as a result of that, he told us off and decided to go back home from whence he came, from where he came. And once again, he doesn't actually say how. How about teleportation? So if he's going to come to it, there'd be some seriously advanced technology for him to be able to do that. And so, like I said, I like the song from the get-go. It was, but I also like the fact that it tops and tails itself. You've got that opening riff that really kind of hooked me into the song, but it fades out with that as well. And I also liked that instead of it being like a solo thing between two people, so like one person reflecting and the other person being the alien, it was done as like a group effort. So it was like a group of people saying their bit and a group of aliens saying their bit. It's not like the aliens would have landed as like one, unless it's E.T. So I actually quite like that fact. I think if it was sung as like almost like a duet, it probably would have taken away a little bit from its meaning or something like that. I just think it had a lot. It seemed to have a lot better meaning for me by them singing as part of a group. But anyway, that's what I thought of that particular song. I'm a stranger here. Well, I am. Were you expecting those to sort of fall down on me, by the way? Sort of like some of my bigger ones. Um, no, I won't do it. Anyway, probably when I wave my hands around, they'll fall off. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed me being a stranger here. And if you did, please do all the likes and subscribes. Keep me company. I don't know, that sounds a bit iffy too. Maybe it's that little white pill for a long day ahead, or is it for a lovely ahead? Oh, that would give me a headache. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this, and if you did, please do all the likes and subscribes and the bells and the whistles and all of that sort of stuff. And I still didn't make the teddy bears fall down. It's an achievement in itself. And amongst all else, please take care of yourself, especially in this day and age with what's been going on. You know. And hopefully I shall see you in the next one. Ciao. So he looks around wondering if anything's going to happen. What?